Today, our group will present about Vingroup, a company transforming Vietnam future. Our group includes three members: Lê Văn Hoang, Trần Trung Thuan, and Trần Trung Thuận. I'm Trần Trung Thuận, a leader of group. Move to the table of content. It includes four parts. The first part is introduction. The second is financial performance, and the third one is competitive position, and the last one is non-financial performance. Move to the introduction. I would like to introduce Vingroup, one of Vietnam's most influential conglomerates and a key driver of country's modern economic landscape. Originally established as Technocom in Ukraine in 1993, Vingroup returned to Vietnam in the early 2000s and quickly made a mark through tourism and real estate before expanding to six major sectors: technology, industry, commerce service, infrastructure, green energy, and culture and social security, with the mission for a better life for everyone. Vingroup consistently aims to set the new standard in quality, innovation, and customer experience. Its core values: trust, in integrity, creativity, speed, excellence, and humanity form the foundation for its growth mindset, organizational culture, and long-term strategy. Next, I will invite Bang Huỳnh.
So about my part, I will talk about financial performance. So the first indicator will be profit margin. So in 2021, the sharp decline to negative 6% is signifying the financial bottom caused by the bold decision to completely remove internal combustion engine and smartphone production, which incur heavy sunk cost and operational disruption. And the high margin to Q3 2025 is generated by the core real estate business. Vinhome is successfully acting as a financial pillar, offsetting the operational cash burn of the automotive segment. And next, about the second indicator, return on equity. So regarding the ROA, the metric highlight the trade-off between Vingroup massive asset base and its current profitability. So this low efficiency is a direct reflection of Vingroup long-term vision, where a significant portion of shareholder equity is tied up in heavy infrastructure and R&D investment that have not yet reached their break-even point.
Now let's go to the competitive position. Vingroup using Now let's move to the competitive position of Vingroup using Octa 5 Force framework. Overall, Vingroup operates in industries with intense competition, especially in real estate, retail, and automotive. In real estate, Vinhomes is competing head-to-head with Novaland, while in retail, Vincom retail face pressure from international players like Aeon and Lotte, who continue expanding in Vietnam. The automotive sector is even more challenging, where VinFast must compete with long-established global brands and invest heavily in innovation to gain a foothold in international EV market. The threat of new entrants remain low because Vingroup sector require enormous capital, technology, and scales. Its integrated ecosystem from material to service creates strong cost advantages that newcomer cannot easily replicate. Meanwhile, the threat of substitutes range from medium to high. Customers can easily switch to other real estate developer, shopping center, or alternative vehicle types, especially gasoline cars, which remain popular. Power hold high bargaining power, uh, particularly in automotive market, where consumers can compare EVs with gasoline vehicles and demand better price performance ratios. Suppliers, however, have medium to low power thanks to Vingroup's strong vertical integration through units like Vinmetal, um, which have reduced dependency on outside sources. In summary, Vingroup maintains a strong competitive position supported by a diversification, ecosystem advantage, and brand strength. However, it must continue investing in R&D, innovation, and customer experience to counter substitute threat and rising buyer power, especially in the EV sector. This adaptability is key for sustaining leadership in Vietnam and expanding globally.
Hello everyone, my name is Trung Thuan, and today I will present about an overview of the Vingroup AHG's performance, how it's compared to the global benchmark, and key insights across environmental, social, governance, employee, and customer dimensions. According to the Sustainalytics 2024, Vingroup AHG's risk rating is 18, placing to the companies in the high-risk categories, and this reflects the inherent challenge of the working in real estate, construction, retail, manufacturing, and automotive industry and natural and can high environmental social risk. And the key driver of the Vingroup is rating the low management score 1.2, which highlight gap in the AHG disclosure, supply chain transparencies, and long-term governance maintenance. Still resent the investment in electric vehicle green building and sustainability reporting gradually improves the AHG's profiles. Environmental performance. Vingroup has made a major progress in the VinFast in the promote the sustainable mobility through the electric vehicle charging network and the renewable iteration. Vinhome apply the green building standard in the energy efficient design and increase the green space. For example, project like the Vinhome Paradise. Across the operation, the company support the national net zero commitment and by adopting the cleaner technology. However, sustainability which assign the Vingroup at a high environmental aspect to still deal the challenge such as construction related emission, waste management, and resource intensive material use. To move forward, the Vingroup is focusing the renewable energy uses, lower carbon intensity, enhance quality practice, and should at the recycling, construction, waste reduction, Overall, this action align with SDG 11, SDG 12, and SDG 13, positioning Vingroup as a key player in the Vietnam environmental transition. Vingroup's strongest ESG pillar is social dimension. The group operates high-impact systems indirectly benefits and communities. Vinmax in the healthcare, Vinschool and Vinuni in the education, and the Kind Heart Foundation in philanthropy. This institution promote the health, learning, and social inclusion in the high-risk sector like the automotive and the construction. Vineyard have afraid the safety standard, employee training, labor monitoring system to reduce risk and improve the transparencies. It is also initiative strongly on support SDG 3, SDG 4, and SDG 10, reinforce the company long-term social. In the governance, Vingroup governance framework is improving but still need the development to reach the global best practice. Strengths include centralized oversight, internal control, and more transparent sustainability report. However, the management score is shows that keys of governance components should add the climate change risk, disclosure, supply chains, and dual and executive remuneration transparencies and not yet fully aligned with the global standard. Strengthening governance is incredibly important as the video expand internationally, especially through VinFast and JC40 SD3 on the strong effective. Environmental protects improves EV development, green building standard, and improves waste sorting system and Vinschool and Vinuni also to promote the environmental awareness. Social significant contribution to the healthcare education nationwide community programs via the Kind Heart Foundation. Governance structures system in the place and transparency and explore and remain the improvement priorities. Vingroup invests heavily in the employee development to build a competition and long-term workforce. Key initiatives include Vingroup AI Engineering Training Program, the VinFast Training Center, and Service Excellence Program at Vinhome and Vinburn. Company offer competitive compensation, strong career development pathway, and modern innovation-friendly work environment. This effort to support the employee engagement to have attract to the top talent. Customer perspective. Vineyard place customer at the center of its strategies. In the real estate, Vinhomes maintains a high qualities and a strong properties management system. Vinmac and Vinschool are constantly praised for the service, facilities, and professionalism. Technologies in the central customer experience proof the Vinity ecosystem. Vinhomes resident management app and omnichannel customer service platform. Sustainability is increasingly shaping customer preferences and VinFast respond directly to this trend EVs, green batteries, technologies, and emission reduction initiatives across platforms. Customer reviews indicate to the strong satisfaction and just in the brand.
Um, so about the conclusion, I will talk about the ESG initiative and its will support the financial sector of Vingroup because the first, uh, for example, LEED certified green building standard and expanding the renewable energy use in wind fast production. So this initiative mitigate regulatory risk and enhance access to green financing because, for example, FDI investment directly supporting the financial stability So, for example, the 500 billion VND donation for flood support will also help the community to help the Vingroup financial by building a good brand. And the next one is high synergy ecosystem for value creation. Ecosystem advantage is a customer lives in Vinhome, send kids to Vin School, go to Vinmec and drive VinFast, and in the future retire at Vin New Horizon. And financial runway, Vinhome ensure the steady cash flow from the domestic market, providing financial for VinFast to do the production planning. So this structure allows Vingroup to transcend its status as a Vietnam giant to become a global player. So thank you, teacher, for listening, and I believe that Vingroup will reach 300k Vietnam đồng. Thank you for listening.